to return that item to its original greatness. Well, here's a look at the problem now facing Baltimore's Peabody Conservatory.
The work goes on at Baltimore's Peabody Conservatory in preparation for next week's opera performance. But our interest here lies beneath this stage and in the walls of the conservatory's auditorium. And here it is, a 1925 Simmons pipe organ that sits collecting dust on a lift from the same period that also rarely works today. But oh, what she must have been once, with her 59 stops and 3,641 pipes neatly entombed in one wall of this concert hall.
It's a marvelous instrument for the time in which it was built. It's an instrument filled with beautiful sonorities. It's an instrument which is capable of creating all kinds of orchestral effects. But it's an instrument which, in today's world of organ playing, is sort of outdated.
That fact has forced Peabody students to be trained on organs in churches around the city, but not in the conservatory.
Value is almost incalculable, isn't it?
The value is more historical and unique than it is in terms of repertory. And since the conservatory is an institution which is concerned with the living performance of music, we need an instrument which is going to be welcomed by our organ faculty and our organ students.
So the organ is for sale. But before reaching for your Visa charge card, understand, most of the organ's 59 stops have stopped working. Her pedals no longer respond. Her mile or so of mostly out-of-tune pipe will have to be dismantled and unearthed from this wall. The leather pads around most of the bellows are rotting and crumbling away. Her asking price will be somewhere around $20,000. But
buying it is one thing, but taking it home or moving it is another thing. It's going to cost several $1,000s just to disassemble the organ and take it out piece by piece. You would probably end up with $200,000 or $300,000 of investment by the time you had it set up and playing again.
And Peabody simply doesn't have that sort of money. Maybe you have. The hope here is that such revenue would supply the seed money for the purchase of a couple of modern organs for use at the conservatory. Still, it'll be a sad day indeed when she is sold and carted away from Peabody.
When we return, Carroll County teachers came out today to protect next year's pay raises. Don Scott has their story.
And school nurses and counselors may yet get to talk to students about sex. That story next on Eyewitness News.